My name's Alien.
Why are you here?
I saw y'all in there. They like nice people. Come on, y'all. Why acting suspicious? I got plenty of money. I've done about every illegal activity under the sun.
I don't know you. I don't know what you want with me and my friends, but you should leave us alone.
Really bad feeling about this.
Come on, spring break, you get crazy.
Down, motherfucker, down!
Look at my...
Now, I know what y'all are thinking, but Arcano, you already did a review of Spring Breakers. Why is there a second one? Well, I'll tell you, people. It's because Jeff is back from spring break himself. Well, no, he's still on spring break, but he's back from New Orleans, and he saw Spring Breakers, a movie he's been dying to see. You know, this has been one of his most anticipated movies this year.
That's not true.
Well, his most anticipated movie. He couldn't wait for this movie.
You spread lies.
Today he finally saw it, and he's gonna do his review because he needs to talk about this movie.
Okay, first of all, like one or two. When I first saw the trailer, I was like, "This looks awful," and then slowly, like over a few months, I was like, "This actually might be good." I really want to see this now. It's not one of my most anticipated though. And for good fucking reasons. Oh my god. I don't even know. I really don't even know what I just watched right now.
Well, I'm kind of disappointed because I thought you were going to come out as like, I love this movie and we're going to have like an interesting review and debate.
See, that's what I was thinking. I was like, but now thinking back on that comment, you know, waiting for the bus to come here, I thought maybe I should reflect on what movies I do like, because maybe they are bad. Literally, the best thing in this movie is the bathroom break I took during the movie, because at least I wasn't watching Spring Breakers.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You know, you probably missed a lot, but you probably didn't miss anything because they probably just redid the scene.
It's the part near the end where they're about to get ready for the climax.
Oh.
Yeah. And that was the best part. You know why? Because I wasn't even watching Spring Breakers. In fact, if I tripped, fell, and peed into my own mouth, I would have been like, well, at least it's not Spring Breakers.
What's that happen from tripping?
I don't know.
How the hell? God, what? Oh my god. But anyway, just in case you didn't listen to our last review, or the one that I did with Terry on, the basic synopsis of the film is four girls, Vanessa Hudgens, Simon... Selena Gomez.
Simon Collins in this movie?
Selena Gomez, Rachel Corrine, and I can't remember the other one.
Well, yeah, Ashley Benson.
Ashley Benson.
God damn!
They're all really good friends. Three of them, or the three not including Selena Gomez, are like crazy, kind of. They're party girls who all they want to do is like get into trouble and such. They decide they want to go on spring break because they're tired of how hard life is for them. And life is so hard being in a really good school, living alone, having money, partying all the time.
Well, it's not even like, I mean, they don't even establish where these girls are. Like, okay, if they were like grew up as like suburb kids or something, I can understand like, oh, we need something different or something. But right. I don't even know, you don't know anything about any of these people.
But really
nothing
quick,
at all.
Let me just finish the synopsis. So anyway, they decide to go spring break. They do by robbing money from a chicken shack, going to what I assume was Florida. It was Florida, right?
Hold on. Yeah, it was Florida.
Going to Florida, and that's where they get into some trouble and get sent to prison, but they get bailed out by a white rapper Alien, played by James Franco, who is the best part of this film. And basically everything kind of just goes down from there as they're introduced to this world of crime, I guess.
Crime and drugs and...
Well, more crime and drugs than they were already doing.
Well, yeah, that's true.
So that's the synopsis of the plots. Now,
oh, wait, plots?
Yeah.
Harmony Korine doesn't know plots? Now, granted, this is my first Harmony Korine movie, and...
I see.
Yeah. I did not see Gummo or... Oh, what else did he do?
Trash Humpers?
Trash Humpers.
You didn't see Trash Humpers?
Which sounds awful. I don't even...
If you see the trailer for Trash Humpers, you would think you're going to die in 7 days because you watched that trailer. It's fucking scary as hell. But that's just a side note. Anyway, we explained the plot synopsis such.
Again,
now,
plot in quotation marks.
Let's get into what we liked and what we disliked of this film. Now, what did you like? Because I'm very curious to hear what you liked about this movie, if anything at all.
James Franco made me laugh at points, especially like when he's first introduced. And in his early scenes, he's actually pretty funny. He really does give a good performance, and everyone really does give a good performance in this movie. I mean, it's shot well.
That's what I thought. Like, no one's really a bad actor.
It's shot okay, I guess.
Shot pretty good. I think they do some like really inventive camera work, especially for some party scenes. There's one where some of the girls are doing cocaine, and you're kind of like seeing the camera as if like you were on cocaine yourself. I mean, not that I have any like personal experience or anything like that, but it's doing some cool like, what's the word? I don't know. It's just doing some really cool things with the camera at that point, where it looks like things are melting or something.
Yeah, it was competent. It was shot well.
Then, as I mentioned before, I think the climax of the film was shot really well. Like, I think that scene looked gorgeous, as stupid as it was.
That whole scene was shot really well, and it was lit really well. Really nice neon colors and everything. Yeah, that whole tracking shot. And, I thought James Franco did a really good job. I thought really everyone did a good job. Among the girls, though, I think Selena Gomez did probably the best, but they all did really well.
Yeah.
What else? The performances shot well. That's about it. So, yeah.
That's all you can sell the movie on.
Pretty much. The performances are good. Yep.
And as mentioned before, I think the biggest problem with this is the fact that it is kind of a lack of plot. Not only that, but there's just no message to this movie.
There's no point to this movie. There's no message like, are these girls bad for doing this, or is it like, should we just like let off some steam and not cut them a slack, or is James Franco like a really cool guy, or should they not be following him? Like, nothing. There's no, at the end of this movie, there's no message. Like, okay, so I don't want to spoil anything if you, God forbid, you do end up seeing this, but there's like the last scene. They cut between spring break footage and the aftermath of the climax. What was the point of that? I don't know. What is he trying to say? If he's trying to say anything, and that's okay if he's not. I guess if it was like a dumb action movie or like a Hangover type comedy, but this seems like it wants to have a point, but it doesn't.
See, and even that climax, as much as I liked it, seemed completely out of place in the film to me.
I didn't like it at all.
I feel like if you're going to do something like the climax of the film, it better have had scenes similar to that throughout the movie, and it didn't. It had one kind of crime montage, and even that was pretty
I hated
short.
that also.
Yeah, there's like I said before, there's nothing good about this movie. There's nothing redeemable.
When you said that it was a music video, just people were speaking out the lyrics, I thought, well, at least there's got to be like some cohesion, some transition between the scenes, some plot. No. Literally, the first few scenes are... Okay, first of all, the movie starts off, a Harmony Korine film. A24 Pictures presents Spring Breakers, and as soon as Spring Breakers, the title card comes up, Skrillex starts playing, and I go, oh...
I actually kind of like that. I actually like the... I'm talking about like the title sequence itself. With the titles. That's cool.
The font.
As soon as the font, I like
the font was good.
I like what they did with
that. The font of the movie, of the opening credits of this hour and a half movie was good. That we're reaching for positives here, people. Come on. So Skrillex starts playing, and I think, oh, that's a bad sign right off the bat. And it just keeps getting worse and worse. I mean, I was willing to give it a chance. There are some parts of the soundtrack that I liked, even though I hate Skrillex and his quote-unquote music. Hey, Mom. Hey, I just recorded another toilet flushing today. It's going to be my new chart topper.
Got a new album.
Yeah, got a new chart topper. Woo! And I like some of the stuff on the album, or on the soundtrack. And other stuff, I was just like, please, stop!
Did he do the entire soundtrack?
I thought so.
Skrillex?
Yeah.
Because there was stuff that, like, doesn't sound... I thought it was, like, Broken Social Scene at points.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know he did the entire... Okay,
that's... the entire soundtrack.
Well,
I know, like, Black Keys are in there and Britney Spears.
No, I mean, like the actual, like, music, like, oh, this is Skrillex, this is Black Keys. I'm talking about, like, the original score of the film. at certain points.
I'm pretty sure it's
I actually thought it was
Skrillex.
broken social scene. That's actually kind of impressive.
I'm pretty sure it's
actually thought it was
Skrillex.
broken social scene. That's actually kind of impressive. Okay.
So yeah, I liked some of that.
1 point up, which gives it a -2.
So yeah, I liked some of that, but yeah, other times I was just like, this is why I don't like Skrillex. Especially that song. Yeah, it. Also, what you guys were saying about like, run! Skrillex is coming. He's gonna start wah wah wah.
Officer Skrillex.
Drop the bass.
Drop
Wah,
the bass.
wah,
I love
wah,
that thing. Oh, we're gone.
So, God, what was I saying?
You were talking about even with Skrillex, or even something, even with the soundtrack that you liked.
No. I like
Somewhat.
some stuff of. I like some stuff of
Right,
it,
right.
but I didn't really. Okay, so yeah, what you guys were saying about. Okay, so we saw Project X, and that had a lot of nudity in it. That was a party movie, but
that's all it was. It was a party movie.
It was a
and
party
it
movie.
Said that's all it was.
That's
gonna
all
be.
it was. But it still had something. Like it still even though you didn't like really the characters, when it was insane, it was fun.
Well, I think the thing with Project X is that it never promised anything more than what it was.
No.
Whereas something like Spring Breakers, if you watch the trailer, you could totally think this is gonna turn into like a psychological thriller.
Or yeah,
with
like
these
a
four
crime
girls,
movie.
or a crime movie, kind of like Bling Ring that's coming out. That's based
Yeah.
on a true story. So you know that's gonna it looks a little bit like Spring Breakers because these crazy kids doing crazy things,
Well, that was the
but
last
then there's
trailer
like
they showed,
going
yeah.
into a crime thing. But this is just like there's no excuse. There's no excuse for this film to not have a plot and to not give what it kind of said it was going to give.
And the reason I compared it to Project X is that it kind of half of the trailer is a party movie.
Half
Half of the trailer is just wah 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 wah. No, half of the trailer is. Why do I keep throwing Q on my throat? I got it. Whatever.
Half of the trailer
Half of
is
the trailer.
the party.
It's the party, and half is the James Franco side. Okay, fine. I can handle a party movie. Project X technically isn't a good movie. I just have a good time watching it. It's a guilty pleasure.
It was fun. Yeah.
I liked Project X for what it was. This movie, even the party stuff, is just like, okay. What?
With me, the party stuff was like, okay, random nudity, like, all right,
Yeah.
sure, why not? I've seen nudity before, and now when it's just kind of in my face, like, I would never buy like a Girls Gone Wild DVD or something like that, because it just
Yeah.
seems like, this just seems trashy to me.
Yeah, I mean...
And when it's not random nudity, it's just like, I hate everyone on the screen right now.
Everyone.
Everyone.
And when you don't hate everyone, they're acting dumb. Selena Gomez is the only person in here who are like, well, at least she has half of her brain to suspect James Franco.
Uh-huh.
But you hear a phone call she does, like,
oh, that. with
oh,
the
grandma,
This
I
place
should
is so beautiful.
This place is so spiritual.
Spiritual.
Oh my God, I should take. This was the line that got me. I was like, oh, I should bring you here next year. I was like, what spring break are you talking about? What?
Why would you kill your grandma?
Either that or why would you be friends with these people? Why? Oh my God!
You know what? It never goes into their characters at all to establish.
Not at all.
To establish this is why they're friends. At
They've
a
been
certain
friends
point,
since kindergarten. That's about it.
at a certain point, when they weren't all hanging out at the start, and they were kind of like introducing, like, oh, here's this one, here's this one, here's this one.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were gonna like be using her, kind of, and like picking on her. I didn't, and then somehow convincing her to go with them. I didn't think they were friends at all.
How is a religious person friends with the psychopaths who rob a chicken shack? That scene.
And she knows it too. She knows these bitches be crazy. I mean, she knows that.
When James Franco introduces him or the girls to God damn it, his lifestyle, and she goes, "Oh, I want to go home. I didn't sign up for this. This is not cool. This is wrong." Okay, yeah. Hanging out with drug dealers, wrong. Hanging out with friends doing drugs, right.
And stealing. She knows. She knows very well that they got the money.
They're
by
pretty much
robbing
just
a
as
chicken
James
shack.
Franco, and she's like, "Oh, James Franco's a weird motherfucker. We better
Yeah.
get out of here." And that scene where Ashley Benson describes the robbery.
Oh yeah.
That was the scene where Selena Gomez should have been like, no, okay.
Oh, you know what? That was actually another scene that I thought was filmed really good. The actual robbery itself was a one shot.
Yeah,
and it was
that was
going
really good,
around the place where they're robbing. I thought that was awesome. But that aside, once again, that's just like one more point, so it's at a -1.
It's -1. But the two other points I have will bring it down to -5. Because
oh boy.
Why the gunshots? The entire movie. That annoyed the ever-loving shit out of me.
They did gunshots, or they used gunshots as like transitions.
They use gunshots.
Scene ends, gunshot. But this is like before the robbery.
This is before anything.
Anything. They were
when they're in their dorm room, just fucking around. Bam! The last sound you hear before the end credits and Ellie Goulding's lights start playing.
It's another gunshot.
Bam! When there's a transition into James Franco's place where he's going, look at my shit. That scene that everyone talks about or is talking about. Gunshot. Bam! 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 Stop it! Why?
When there's no guns in sight. Gunshot.
Why would you... Also, that's repetitive. But this whole movie is repetitive. This whole entire movie is just... Okay, there'll be a scene, there'll be another scene, and maybe like 3-5 minutes later, not even probably.
They're...
Yeah. Okay,
like
so there's...
saying the dialogue over twice.
Oh, there's a scene where Ashley Benson is saying to James Franco, "Oh, you're fucking scared, aren't you?"
Yeah.
She says that literally 3 more times.
Yeah, she does.
2 or 3 more times. It's that got on my nerve. What? Okay, so they say it to James Franco, and she says it in voiceover, and then she says it again to James Franco, and he responds the exact same way on screen. Yeah.
But then they do it again twice more, or one more time in voiceover.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get what the point was that. And if it's going to be like, it's supposed to be artistic or something, fuck that. That's... Okay. Here's my whole thing with art. A man could walk into the streets, pull down his pants, and take a shit on the road. And everyone's going to be disgusted by it. Everyone's going to be like, the hell is going on? There's always going to be one motherfucker who's going to go over there and be like, you leave him alone because this man had a statement. This man... was saying something. This is art. No, it's not art. It's just fucking stupid. This movie is not art. It's fucking stupid.
This movie.
And it's just repetitive. And it's unnecessary. Completely unnecessary.
If I didn't... if we weren't doing a review, I would have walked out after 30 minutes. With an hour left in this movie.
I was ready to. I was so ready to walk out.
And you know why? Because I know some people... especially in my college, film students will be like, some of my fellow film students would be like, oh, didn't you love Spring Breakers? No, but it was so different, man. Oh, you left? You should have stayed around for James Franco. He was the best part. And I did stay around for James Franco. I stayed around for the entire fucking movie, and this piece of shit didn't get better. It got better for a little bit with James Franco being introduced, like, oh, look at my shit. Y'all can play Beyonce. Those are some funny parts. And then it goes downhill.
He's the best part. He's the best part of the movie.
He's the best part. But even the scenes where they're, robbing people is like... I can handle movies with unlikable characters. But the part where you're showing, the girls are, beating this college kid with a gun in slow motion, and they're all tied up, smoking and looking at the people and looking at the kids that are tied up, why would I feel any sympathy for these people? When one of them has an injury, you're like, I don't care. I really don't fucking care. I don't care about, and I don't want to spoil anything, but something else happens.
Don't spoil it.
I know. Something happens, and there is no reaction. Literally no reaction.
That's true.
Not a single, what?
They're kind of just standing there.
And then... I'm still trying to figure out, what was the purpose of that? Why was there no reaction at all? And then, oh, I could go on so much about this movie. And then, okay, so the scene where James Franco, it's the second part of the look at my shit scene, shorts, Scarface on repeat. He's showing them his machine guns. And he hands the girl some guns.
Oh, the fucking, that blowjob scene?
Yeah.
I thought, okay, this movie is going to redeem itself and they're gonna kill him. And now it's gonna go on this whole thing where there are these crazy chicks trying to take over Miami, like doing a drug running business or a drug business and crime and stuff like that. I thought, okay, this is gonna be cool. Nope, fucking making James Franco suck a gun like it's a dick. That's what it is.
And it's not even, they don't even make him do that. It's like they stick a gun in his mouth like, oh, you're fucking scared, aren't you?
He starts
what if we just kill you right now? He starts sucking that gun like he is, like it's nobody's business.
Like it's a thing to do.
And then they stick another one in there. He's going like, oh, yeah. And that was a scene where I thought, you know what, James Franco, what did your agent do to you to like blackmail you into this movie? And if you didn't do that, you've been smoking too much weed. At the Oscars, it's okay, man. Whatever. But when you're so high that you agree to a movie like this, you're like, ooh, maybe I should take a step back.
But you know what? I do applaud Harmony Korine for making a movie about female empowerment and, you know, it's like pro-feminism and stuff like that. That I thought that was like really respectable of him.
I don't know if you're serious or not.
Yeah, you know, it made me think of like Sucker Punch.
Oh.
How like after I came out of that, I was like, yes, this is the movie that's gonna...
See, they don't know you're joking. They're thinking, wow.
No, I'm completely kidding. This is another one. It's like, okay, it gets to the point where like, this guy is just exploiting these girls. Mm-hmm. He's just, it's not about female empowerment at all. It's about they're getting away with this stuff because they're sexy. That's basically what it comes down to.
I mean, they are sexy, but
they are. I'm not saying they're not, but I mean,
no, I totally.
It doesn't show any of the characters in a good light. Like none of them are really smart, besides Faith. But even her,
it's like
it's like no, there's no way you would actually think this. Yeah,
yeah. Why would you? I think around these people.
I think we've talked enough about this movie.
I
think we probably talked more than people should talk about this movie.
You know what? We should
give our ratings. Or you should give your rating at least.
Well, what did you give it?
I gave it 1. 1 eye out of 4.
Oh, well, this movie is getting as many eyes as that journal at the end of 28 Days Later. This gets 0 eyes from me.
How many eyes did he have?
Remember he gouges out, or Cillian Murphy gouges his eyes out at the end of 28 Days Later.
Wow, it took me a while. Okay, so 0 eyes out of...
It was about like 11-year-old movie. So. But yeah, 0. Fuck this movie so hard. Literally, when it ended, I flipped off the screen. I was so mad. I don't think I've ever been this mad walking out of a movie theater. I literally was just like, fuck you!
And the 3 other people in the theater were just like, hey, I think we should call security. That guy's up to something. There's something wrong with him. He must be seeing things.
Nope, he just watched Spring Breakers.
So how was your New Orleans spring break? Did you get seduced by Alien? Like Tyrion predicted?
I really wished I got seduced by Ashley Benson, but...
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I think you have a better chance with those 2 albino whatever weird twins.
Yeah, those weird fucking twins in the movie, yeah. Fuck this movie.
Jeff, we got a surprise for you. Oh boy, is it Ashley Benson? No, but these 2 are your biggest fan.
No, help!
My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still